YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite reactor, man, and I'm back with yet another reaction video, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna get right into it. Today we got the Hantavirus. Hope I'm saying that right. The Hantavirus, where they had an outbreak on a cruise of about 150 people. I think the cruise was traveling to the Canary Islands or something like that. I think that was the final stop. Unfortunately, there were 3 passengers on the cruise that end up passing away from the virus, and it has made headlines because people are starting to think that it's the next COVID-19 outbreak. Experts on the CDC is saying that no, it's not. It doesn't transmit the same way that COVID did, so they're not really treating it as if it's COVID or not. Of course. But let's get into it though.
Hantavirus situation, there has been a confirmed case in Switzerland, and it is of the Andes virus, which does have some person-to-person transmission, but this individual was on the cruise ship and left early. The Argentinian authorities also believe that they found the source of the infection, which is that the original Dutch couple went on a bird watching tour, which was close to a landfill site before they boarded the cruise ship. I know there are a lot of scary headlines.
So the bird watching tour is basically because they're saying the antivirus is basically you could get it from coming in close proximity with like an infected rodent or something, maybe a rat or something, and the droplets of them, and you inhaling the droplets of the infected rodent can cause the Andes virus or the Hantavirus or however they want to call it. So they said that this couple got off on one stop of a cruise, and they think that they caught it doing a bird watching tour. I assume that was the couple that passed away. I'm not exactly sure. Rest in peace to the couple that did pass away on the cruise. But yeah, they saying that the droplets of infected rodents is what could cause, and then of course once a human gets it, you could spread it through. Well, they saying you can't spread it from person to person. They said it doesn't spread like that. They said it's not like it's not transmitted as like how the COVID-19 is, right? Right, through air and just coming in close proximity with another human. They're saying the CDC is saying that it's not like that, but who knows?
On this, including that it has a mortality rate of up to 40%.
All right, so it says whoever catches it, basically like it's 40% death rate at this race. You know what I mean? That's one thing that it has better than the COVID. COVID, I think, was only like 8%. They're saying that basically if you catch this, it's over with, man. And I'm not here to scare anybody. This is all informative information. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Take care of your digestive system, your respiratory system. Drink whatever you need to do. Them little turmeric shots a day. You know what I'm saying? Just keep yourself safe. Yeah, because when stuff enters a weak respiratory system, it's over with for you. Though, for our elderly people out here who respiratory system, or babies who respiratory system is not as strong. But if you're an adult, man, take care of yourself.
But we need to remember that this isn't chapter 2020 all over again. We've got lots of data on how hantavirus operates. It's not a new virus like COVID-19. It's also significantly less transmissible and requires close and prolonged contact, such as sexual contact, for transmission to occur. The confirmed cases are still isolated to the cluster from the cruise ship, and the Sun did mention that there could be a case in France, but this is as of yet unconfirmed. So no, you're not going to wake up to a lockdown being called an infection prevention. Measures are being put in place to help prevent its spread. Update on the hantavirus.
Okay, just another piggyback on that. They say that they're taking the necessary measures, but from my understanding that they have let like 23 people off the cruise already. They also said that whenever the first outbreak happened, or whenever they got word that it was on the ship, I guess at one station 2 people got off and flew back to the crib. I think 2 people. I think it's some people in Arizona or people in Georgia. This is the thing, man. Y'all should have isolated those people on that ship and for at least 2 weeks, because they say it takes like kind of like the COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna work through your system and then it's gonna slowly start tearing you away like any other virus, like flu, COVID-19, anything like that. So why not keep those passengers I'm not saying just isolate people, but what about all of us that decided not to get on the cruise? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I mean, y'all didn't decide to get on the cruise and get infected. You know what I mean? And lose your life. So that wasn't your choice either, though. But that's not like just bring everybody else into it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, 23 people have exited that ship. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. They said they're not treating it like it's the COVID-19. Just take care of yourself, man. Just take care of yourself. I'm gonna get into one more video. I'm not trying to make this video too long. Like I said, I'm just on here to inform you of what's going on.
The case has now been linked to the deadly cruise ship virus outbreak. So what is hantavirus? And should people actually be worried about another COVID-style situation? The World Health Organization says the number of laboratory-confirmed cases linked to the MV Hantavirus has now risen to 5. That includes multiple passengers who were evacuated from the ship and transferred to a hospital in the Netherlands on Wednesday. Officials say 8 total cases are now connected to the outbreak, with 1 sample still being tested. And what's raising concern is this. The strain involved is the Andes variant of hantavirus. That's one of the only known forms of the virus that can spread between humans through close contact. Although fortunately, experts say that remains rare. In spite of this, there have been growing comparisons online to the early days of COVID, something the WHO is now trying to shut down.
I think people see me sometimes and I think that, it's like the next COVID, and I really just want to assure people this is something that's quite different.
The ship is currently off the coast of Cape Verde.
Whenever you listen to media, always know that their job is to keep you as the American consumer of that's consuming the information as calm as possible. They're never going to tell you like, hey, yeah, everybody just take cover. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody fear for their life until it's to the point where they just can't belittle you, or not belittle you, but like kind of swindle you to believe that, hey, this is nothing more than just the flu, or this ain't even that. They saying it ain't even that. We should not even be concerned about the 150 passengers that's getting off of a boat that was isolated on this boat with other passengers that unfortunately lost their life. And then some people saying that, hey, it's rare to get it transmitted human to human, but then there's other people saying that this is how you catch it. I don't understand. Like, and then they saying it has a 40% death rate. COVID only had an 8% death rate, even though we lost a bunch of people to COVID. I'm not here to not put no fear in nobody. I'm just here to inform, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
With nearly 150 people on board. So what actually is hantavirus? It's a rare disease usually spread by infected rodents, often through breathing in particles from rat or mouse droppings. Investigators' leading theory is that a Dutch couple may have picked up the virus during a bird watching trip near a landfill in Argentina before boarding the ship. But officials say they're still investigating exactly where the outbreak began. Symptoms can take weeks to appear and include fever, muscle pain, vomiting, dizziness, and severe breathing difficulties that can become life-threatening. 3 passengers have already died. Health officials in South Africa are now tracing dozens.
So we'll go back to this video right here, this little piece right here. I'm not gonna make this video long, I promise you that. So right here is, they said that the pilot or whatever of the ship, the cruise ship, whoever driving that hoe, you know what I'm saying? Whoever driving the cruise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the terminology is for them type of people, because I don't do cruises. Like, I might go on a cruise if like all my family go on a cruise, but like I'm not planning a cruise. Like, you know what I mean? My homie tried to invite me to a cruise for the end of the summer. I'm cool off that. I don't want to be floating on the water. Like, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But this is a meeting that he had whenever it first happened, right? So the night before the passengers had passed away, he brought everybody in an enclosed space again and basically was like, hey, unfortunately, we had a cruise member die, but they basically died from natural cause. Don't worry about anything. So people on the cruise started going about their day. I don't have the testimony of those other people in there. I mean, if you want to watch it, I mean, it's on TikTok or something like that. You can go watch it. But this is the time that they try to just keep everybody calm. Like, when you're in a leadership position, you just can't give everybody that information of what's really going on in real time, right? You got to spoon feed people this information in order to like settle it in, right? So we gave you this little information. You can go do your own research on what's really going on, and I'm here to bring the people that's not really doing the research on their own. I'm here to bring it to you. You feel me? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Passengers have already died. Health officials in South Africa are now tracing dozens of people who may have come into contact with infected passengers, including airport staff, hospital workers, and fellow travelers.
There's a lot
lot of uncertainty, and that's the hardest part.
There you have it, man. You just never know. Like he said, there's a lot of uncertainty that you don't know. Like, hey, we never expected to be COVID-19 to be a pandemic as big as it was. You know what I'm saying? So I think you should take caution. Always take care of yourself. Like I said, continue to eat the right things. Stop eating all of this McDonald's. I keep telling y'all about this McDonald's, this fast food, fried food. And granted, I'm not just a vegan. You know what I'm saying? I eat that type of stuff too. But make sure you exercise regularly. Just take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Making sure that you're in health. Health is just take care of it. You know what I mean? Because you never know what can happen, how far that this virus could go, or maybe they have the virus under control. They say, I guess they're supposedly monitoring all the passengers that left the cruise ship, but you never know, man. You never know. They all could be infected at this point. They could be walking zombies at this point, bro. You never know. They're not going to tell you because they don't want you to panic. They don't want you to press the panic button. They want you to go on about your life. We already got everything else going on. But make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video.